Are we live? What's going on, family? How y'all doing out there today? I'm doing pretty well. Um, a lot to catch up on. I know I haven't been posting in a while. I've been still trying to get this book together for you guys. So everything is still moving on schedule. I'm here in Chicago, hometown, there's a lot of noise going on around me. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but they're doing construction on the side streets out here today. But what's good? What's going on? Family, I missed y'all. I haven't posted in a while. I haven't had any good topics that people have really been asking for me to speak about. But today it was more like a to just to guys to let you know out there in the YouTube and social media atmosphere that yeah, I'm still doing the thing. I'm still out here grinding hard. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and start today's topic, lesson, lecture, whatever you guys want to call it. I love talking to you all. Uh, I have links of my books in the video. So Reviving Society, my first book, and you can always Google that and look that up. And Restoring Self Back to Your Roots. That is my second book that is also in stores. You can Google that and look that up. And me trying to finish up my third book now, The Status of an Awakening King, is it's good, guys. I'm really happy that I'm out here being able to do what I love, which is teaching and talking and encourage others to go after their dreams and goals and encourage people to always love themselves. And I'm just very happy at this point that I am at in life with the people that I'm meeting, the places that I'm going. Everything is just looking on the up and up. That's what I would like to say about that. Okay, so today in the see the video title, it says knowledge is universal. And I wanted to make this to really show that um, you can learn from anything, anybody, in any situation. A lot of people in church, they like to say, look at the message and not the messenger. Well, I'll second that today because even even the richest man can learn from a homeless person. And what do you mean by that? You ask that question properly. And I say, well, you can still look at other situations, your own situation, other situations, and say, you know what? I won't do that. Or I'll make sure that I don't have that problem. Or I'll make sure that this is what I won't do. You can look at that. And then also, more learning comes from you going and doing the things that you said you were going to do. So, no, not all of the time you'll be able to know every single thing. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background now while I'm talking. I'll try to speak louder. But once you go out and seek something, while you're seeking, you're going to run into all different types of obstacles and all different types of teachings, all different types of learning experiences. And that's why I say knowledge is universal, because thinking that you're going to get every single answer in this world about the reason you're here, your purpose, or why you live in a certain place, you won't get it in one area. You get answers from all over. That's what I mean by universal. Prime example, this happened to me last night, right? So I was having a conversation with someone, just I was a little down for a minute, thinking I'm like, it's time for me to continue to keep moving on and on, just continue to travel and go different places and things like that. Didn't really see a fit for me right now here to see like why I should really stay in certain areas for a certain amount of time. And it's so funny because the girl is younger than me. And she said, she said to me, she said, hey, either you're going to do it or you're going to leave. And it reminded me, and it was so funny because it reminded me of when I was back in Atlanta and I was talking to one of my brothers, one of my cousins, but I call him my brother. And he told me, he was like, if you don't teach people, just do it. Don't second guess yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the things that come your way, because those things will happen. Those things will come your way. But he told me, he said, just go out and do it. And it was I guess, an upgraded version of that scenario last night. And, sometimes even the person that likes to encourage people, the person that likes to help people through situations, the person that gives advice, sometimes they need that help. Sometimes they need that advice. Sometimes they need that encouragement. So I was very happy to receive that yesterday. So I want to thank that princess for that. That was cool. Um, so and it was, and the only reason why it surprised me is because it came from someone that I don't used to, I still do, I mentor her sometimes, but for her to come up and mentor and say something to me to encourage me, it was like cool. And so I want to go back to the topic, right? Because knowledge is universal. I didn't expect that from her because I'm the one that usually encourages her. So getting that back was like, wow, right? So think of it like this. She's younger than me. I'm thinking that's the youth, so I'm supposed to teach the youth, right? I'm learning from the elders. Now, sometimes you have to wonder, who are the elders learning from, right? So let's get into that. Knowledge is universal. So some people say, what if the elders were wrong? I say to them, that could be possible. Not everyone who is old is an elder. You have elders, you have older people. You have some people that are old in age who lack a lot of experience and a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. So they're not really wise. They can't pass it down to the younger generation. But I say to that is, whatever they don't know or whatever they do know that might not be beneficial for you, you take that as still a lesson, if you get what I'm saying. Because, like I say, everyone won't have all of the answers that you automatically might need. You learn from everyone in every situation. So even a wise elder would learn from the youth. Let me repeat that. Even a wise elder will learn from the youth. And don't think that because certain things happened years ago that a change isn't warranted or mandated or things like that. Okay? There's nothing new under the sun, as they say. That's the old saying. And to a certain point, you have to consider that. Because sometimes elders be like, oh yeah, I went through that in the 80s or in the 90s or in the 70s. I mean, we had maybe a different time period or a different set of laws we were fighting or policies or politics at the time. But personal growth in our community, in the Black community, is something that has always been an ongoing thing in our culture. So just because something worked then don't mean it has to work now, and something that didn't work then doesn't mean it can't work now. That's why the topic today is universal, everywhere. You learn from anything in every situation. What was the next thing? So my book, Status of an Awakening King, is about change. It's about growth. In the year of 2017, we have gone through so many changes from the past, from 2016 all the way up to now, in the 2000s period. And what you have to do and realize is that just because one thing has happened doesn't mean something else can't open up for you. A lot of people believe that once a door is closed, then that's it. That's the end of your opportunity. But it's not. It's not the end of your opportunity. There's other opportunities. There's endless results. There's endless possibilities for you. And once you open that door of sometimes just listening, because you have 2 ears. Sometimes when you open that door, and to know that not just soon as one thing closed, then that means that's it. You have to keep trying. You have to keep learning. You have to keep examining yourself and keep going on the move. I think that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. Like I say, knowledge is universal. You learn from anybody, you learn from any situation, learn from anything. Don't be closed-minded, be open-minded, and stand firm into what is in you. A lot of people like to say they believe. Well, belief isn't really truly knowing. You have to know certain things. You have to know your vocation. You have to know what your purpose is in life, because you are important to someone. You are important to this world. And there's something about you. You're here right now on purpose. You're here right now on purpose. It's a very, very valid and good reason why you're here. And that's what I want to say today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you want. I got in the link, I got my books in the link in the video description, the links of my books. So peace.